The first available KIE representative will be with you shortly.
Beast mode. Effective January 1st, 1978. All clocks and industrial electromechanics operations will cease. Please contact your assigned account representative for account transfers or contract settlements.
Thank you for holding. Your call is very important. The first available KIE representative will be with you shortly.
Beast mode. Effective January 1st, 1978. All clocks and industrial electromechanics operations will cease. Please contact your assigned account representative for account transfers or contract settlements.
Hello, internet people. How are you doing? You doing good? I hope so. Pardon me for not being so, energetic and enthusiastic as I normally am. Which is a funny thing for me to say, because I'm normally a very low energy person to begin with. I tried to shake this off with a nap, but that didn't help. That just made it worse. Everything's gone wrong. But I have chicken fingers and I have some French fries. And I have some non-alcoholic beer, and I have some lemonade, so I am ready to make shandies. I like shandies. They're a nice summer drink. What happened? No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Accidentally started our last game. Oh, our game from last week. Right, so now let's see here where we are on the PSX. So we finished the whole PGA series last week. So for this week, I think we're in the queues now. We're about halfway in too. All right. So next we have Pro 18 World Tour Golf. I'm just gonna write that down real quick. All right, fast load. That was a weird blip. De Coeur Allen. What the hell am I looking at? Three courses, okay. 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 This is made by Psygnosis. Intelligent Games Limited and Psygnosis Limited. Designed by Intelligent Games. I didn't know this was made by Psygnosis. Why would... Well, I guess they were the publisher. I like how there's just Hit Ball, Fancy Man and an eye, and music. Oh, now we have a useful menu. Okay. Practice, stroke play, 4-ball, shootout. We'll just do stroke play. One player. Neil, John, Jackie, Gavin, Human Player 1, Human Player 2. Oh, we got... Where's the most scrungly looking person here? I think it's this guy. Just grab like random pictures of people. Oh, here are their names, okay. Jesper Parnevik. I guess we're using Jesper Parnevik. It's funny that these wouldn't have the names, but the CPUs would. Because it's funny. Okay, so we have Bordelin, Royal Country Down, or The Lost City. Lost City sounds cool. All right, what am I looking at here? Shit. Since they give no music in game. This is interesting. Oh, I fucked that up.
Ball
Okay,
is
so
on the spectator walkway, which is in play.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Well, the results aren't too good, but that was a difficult shot.
There we go.
Well, the rough in that part of the course is very thick and difficult.
There's Peter.
Well, it's in the light rough, but sitting up. The lie's all right.
Okay, so the controls are a little weird, but
He has
what
the
you
most
do
wondrous touch around the greens.
is you touch to set your power, but the gauge will continue to swing afterwards. And when it swings back to the bottom, I have to do two things. I have to hit when the gauge hits the very bottom, but then a gauge under it starts to increment and I have to release. And that bottom green gauge where I have to release is what determines whether I've curved it left or curved it right.
I've just had a look, and this putt is going to move a long, long way from right to left.
Oh.
A perfect lie on the fairway.
Now you just have to be brave with this putt and give it a firm strike outside the left of the hole.
Oh, I got people racing again.
This is fast and is going to swing a long way from the right of the hole.
Wow, I am just butchering this.
Tricky putt here. A big right to left break to contend with, and it's going to be quick as well.
This is a fairly level putt.
This is brutal, man.
He'll just tap this one in, I'm sure.
My God. Hold out. Yeah. Little sippy lemonade. As it sits and loads for a while. Contemplates what to do. Unless there's a problem and it's got an issue loading now. That gives me time to sneak some chicken fingers while it's loading. No.
Just missed the fairway, just in the light rough.
I didn't think I'd be able to pull that off, but I did. Holy shit. Okay. So, I guess when driving, the marker denotes where, like, the power you're going to give, I guess? Or at least where you're going to aim. But I don't think that marker denotes the power the gauge represents, which is going to be a tough one for me to work with.
That's a decent shot considering the lie.
A perfect lie on the fairway.
Looks like he'll be
And boop.
He really does have a wonderful short game. This putt for a bogey.
Okay, so
This is a fast putt and will move a long way from left to right.
that marker is not very helpful. Skipped out of the hole.
I've just had a look, and this putt is going to move a long, long way from right to left.
This is a fairly even putt, but will break a little bit from the left.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is a very holeable putt, virtually no break at all.
Well, it wasn't that plus 10 I had before. Now it's just plus 5. Alright, now time to grab a bit of chicken finger. Chicken tenders. Chicken tendy. Why did that load so fast? I'm not ready now. So my entire schedule today of things I was planning to do went horribly wrong. So I managed to somehow throw my back out doing work in the server rack. I just woke up and just like, no, not happening today.
Well, we can't see the ball. It could be nestling down a bit.
Great finesse with that wedge. Love.
He'll just tap this one in, I'm sure.
How am I hold out from that one? That was just a bogey, wasn't it? There we go.
That's in the short grass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. As a reminder, it is Mother's Day. Call your mom. Unless, of course, you don't get along with your mom. Or they're not around anymore. But if you've forgotten, this is your reminder.
Nice bit of fade. Good position.
Big right to left break here and slightly uphill.
He'll just tap this one in, I'm sure.
That was stupid close. You know, I do like how they're handling graphics here. So to me, it doesn't seem like it's pre-rendered. It seems like though they're not letting it move in real time. They're like pre-computing it and then displaying it to you, but not pre-rendered. Like it's not pre-rendered on disk, I mean.
It's ended up in the rough.
A perfect lie on the fairway.
There we go. Very nice.
I love it when they hit those spinning wedges. This will need to be struck firmly and started well outside the left of the hole.
Oh, fuck.
The green slopes from left to right on this putt, and it's slightly uphill.
Boop. Shit. Shit, shit, shit.
This is an even pace putt, and it will move from right to left.
Boop. Oh, that was close.
He'll just tap this one in, I'm sure.
Dip a little bit of chicken tender. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do a dumb.
Well, that's an awful drive.
The balls
That
of
didn't
this-
work.
Well, in his defense, you'll just have to say that was a tough shot.
Wow, I'm tilting pretty heavily now. Oh god. Sometimes I think I have this down pat, and then sometimes I just... I feel like I don't at all.
This is a quick putt and will move sharply from left.
fine judgment call for here. This putt is quick and breaks from the right.
There we go. Get a little bit of honey mustard on a French fry. Still loading, huh? Why can I go 665 yards?
I can't see the top of the ball, so it must be buried.
Oh
He
my
sliced
god.
that quite badly. Horrible shot.
Oh, that's just fucked up.
Close to 160 yards to the flat.
That's a fine shot.
15 feet to the pin.
The green slopes from left to right on this putt, and it's slightly uphill.
Three inches to the pin.
He'll just tap this one in, I'm sure.
Front five. Oh, fuck.
It looked dangerous for a long time, but it's finished up fine. This will need to be struck firmly and started well outside the left of the hole.
This is an even pace putt, but it...
This putt for a bogey. He'll just tap this one in, I'm sure.
There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Pow!
Yes, found the fairway. That'll do nicely.
220 remaining to the flag. Easy one iron, or maybe try to bust a two up there.
Boop. All right.
That's a beauty.
That is a
This
beauty.
putt is
Did
relatively
you see
flat.
that? What a wonderful
You'll
putt.
have to
What
putt
a
it well
wonderful
left of
hit.
the hole.
Oh my goodness.
He'll just tap this one in, I'm sure.
Wait a minute. I have a bunch of ketchup packets. I forgot I was given a bunch of ketchup packet. Oh my god, I am being so distracted right now. I'm sorry. I should be more focused on this game, but I am in a state of perpetual distraction right now.
Not. The ball is in this nasty, tangly, and unpredictable rough.
Well, we're just gonna overdrive it now, won't we? There we go.
The lie made that shot very difficult.
A perfect lie on the fairway.
It's like they hired that one announcer who was being an absolute eviscerating monster in the previous games, and then it looks like they just hired Phil from accounting to do the other one. Oh god.
Good lie on the fairway here.
Actually, there are three. There are three. So 2 professionals and then one guy at his cubicle where they're like, "What are you doing right now?" So, he's like, "I don't know, reports." God, I am goofing this so bad.
That's a contender for the play of the day.
Is it?
Big swing on this putt. Got to start the ball outside the right of the hole and let it break back in.
And bunk. Dead.
He'll
Yes.
just tap this one in, I'm sure.
There we go. Okay. Really? We're at hole 10 already? Well, it's actually starting to load quicker now. I have fries. I have a packet of ketchup. Yeah, when I ordered a barbecue fried chicken sandwich, they gave me like 5 ketchup packets. But the side I ordered was coleslaw. So I have no idea why they did that.
Well,
Oh.
a popular spot. We've seen a few good ones in there over the years.
There, that's better.
That's straight into the rough.
Yep, that
Oh,
is a
it's
treat.
awful place. I'll be very...
Well,
That control bar at the bottom is really hard for me to track. So it's hard for me to figure out. Hmm. There.
this will need to be struck firmly and started well outside the left of the hole.
"20 inches to the pin." That's
Just
not a
tap
bad
this one
putt.
in, I'm sure.
Getting them really close. Let's get some more ketchup fries. I was about to say that I dare say this game is unpredictable. But to be blunt, I think a lot of it is me. All right, let's see. Oh, well, the green's right there. Wow, I really fucked that up.
Well, a bit.
I thought for a minute it gave me oh, it did. It did give me a 2-iron.
That's a shame. A little
I'm still trying to make heads or tails of this gauge. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Boop. Yeah, now the game's picking up. I just don't understand why for that first hole it took so long to load. Well, sorry, not the first hole, but the second hole, why it took so long. Actually, now that I said that out loud, I think I have an idea as to why. Because, like, these holes do take a while to load, and they're fairly detailed, too. So there's a lot of data to pull in. So, I could imagine how annoying it would be is if you accidentally selected the wrong course, had the whole game, like the whole course, or like as much of the course as possible loaded in, and then you got dropped in, versus only loading the first hole but keeping the menu loaded, and then loading more in the second hole and onward. Because then if you went, oops, I didn't mean to be here, it doesn't take as long to get back. That's my guess.
That's a good tee shot, safely on the green.
This is a very difficult putt to judge. It's going to be quick, and the ball will move, well, really a long way from left to right.
Oh, I fucked that up. Was it gonna go in? Oh, right by it.
Well, this is a very missable putt. Well, I've seen these miss before.
Yeah, by me. There we go. Oh, now there's a tasty drink. I've finished up enough of my lemonade. I have a Corona. And half a bottle of Corona to half a, like, what is this called? A 20-ounce cup? So 10 ounces of lemonade to half a bottle of Corona. It's lovely. Tasty shandy. The other thing, what makes it really good to me, I think, is that like the hops they use in Corona is really, really light. So when it gets cut with lemonade, it gives more of a floral taste.
A nice fade should be in good shape.
All but 170 yards to the flag. I think this is perfect 5-iron yardage for him.
Give it a little extra juice and a bit of a curve, I guess. Because I'm just going to talk like I meant to do it instead of not releasing in time.
That's outstanding golf.
Hey, 9 yards, not bad. Oh, dang.
A fairly flat putt, but will have to be started well to the left of the hole.
This putt for a bogey.
Ah, shit.
This is an even pace putt, and it will move from right to left.
Boop. Shit.
Well, I've seen these miss before.
About 210 yards left to the flag. Probably a 2-iron from here.
Those were pretty elevated, so that should do. Pretty straight, I might say.
The rough there's pretty horrid. Next shot could be a struggle.
He didn't expect that one to check up so quickly. This will need to be fairly firm and started well outside the left of the hole.
Ah, fuck.
Well, I've seen these miss before.
$15. All right, we got 3 more. We can finish this one up. Where's it trying to make me go? Yeah, I cannot see. Just gonna overdrive it. Never mind.
Well, I was about to say that was a really good shot, and then it just sort of wandered off.
It's in the rough, but it's an okay lie.
There we go.
A perfect lie on the fairway.
That's great golf.
That's great golf.
Big left to right swing on this putt. Got to remember to hit it.
I'm sorry. I love how there's just that one announcer who's like, yes, this is golf. Yes, hello. I too enjoy the golf. Oh, I feel like a bit of an asshole.
I've just had a look, and this putt is going to move a long, long way from right to left.
Oh.
This is a quick putt and will come from the left.
All right, 2 more. It's novel, I like it, but the controls are really doing me in. I'm really struggling with them. That gonna do it? There we go, on the fairway. Not where I wanted it, but it's better
top the
than
fairway.
where I was wanting it to be anyway.
220 remaining to the flag. Easy 1-iron, or maybe try to bust a 2 up there.
It's a beauty, a real beauty.
Big right to left break here, and slightly uphill.
What?
This putt will move briskly and sharply from the left.
Well, I've seen these miss before.
All right. 17th hole. One more after this, and we're laughing.
It's crucial to find the fairway, and he's made it.
That ball is sitting down on the fairway. We'll need to think carefully about club selection.
Let's see. It's gonna curve real hard, isn't it?
Well, that's a poor shot for a man of his caliber.
Now that was a nice pre-rendered
That
sploosh.
ball is sitting down on the fairway.
It was beautiful.
Oh dear, that's in the water. A minor golfing disaster.
Why did it try and get me to hit there? Yeah, it was trying to get me to hit over the water. $145 yards and I can't get it there.
Luckily, the ball is sitting up nicely in this rough. Luckily, the ball is sitting up nicely in.
Oh, I am just completely fucking this up.
Luckily, the ball is sitting up nicely in this rough. Luckily, the ball is sitting up nicely in this rough.
Oh my god, I'm tilting so bad.
This is a nasty putt, quick and moving an awful long way right to left.
This is a relatively easy putt. Level, and we'll move from right to left.
Oh.
Well, I've seen these miss before.
Alright, last hole. Unless that was the last hole. I think that was the last hole. Okay. That was Pro 18. And I did not have a... That one's really cool. I think if you just really like ultra realistic golf games, that's probably something super enjoyable. I didn't like. Like, granted, it was like super, like, for a PlayStation game, it's super realistic. And like how they managed to make the course and how they, you know, stored it and modeled it was very good. But how you play, it just wasn't that fun to me. Huh. Now what's wrong with this? Why did it choke up like that? What the hell? It's the Flint card again. God damn it. Sometimes if it loses video, like once, it just won't, it stops. Actually, let me, Brain, come on, Brain, you've done this before. It stops communicating with my computer. So it'll get registered, it'll get, it'll give its ID and everything, but then when it's actually time to get video, like a get a video stream out of it, it just doesn't communicate. So I have to sit there and power cycle it sometimes. There. You're back. Alright. This should be a little more fun. Putter golf. Mini golf. Mini golf sounds fun. I could do with some mini golf. This looks awful. Have you ever gotten like a feeling from just a title screen that what you're about to play is going to be really bad? Actually, no, I take that back. A normal golf, a trick golf, or a mix? You know what? Let's do mix. If I really don't know what I'm doing and I'm screwed, I might as well just dive in head first. Let's do stroke play. And it has to be versus a CPU. That's fine. Dog. Boy, girl, robot, and dog. Alright, let's... Sometimes he misses his shot. Why wasn't this told to me? A young female golfer, she is capable of making great shots. Robot golfer, shots are always accurate, and dog. A dog that lives on the golf course, his style of play varies. Yeah, we're gonna play against a dog. Why not? Why not play against a dog? Fuck it. Why not? Yeah. Uh-oh. I was wondering what was wrong with the dog. Okay, so the dog's putting with his tail. That's cute. Oh. I was hoping I'd get out of there, but... Hey, that's not bad. And that was with a water hazard, too. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I take back what I said about this game, is it plays pretty well. Whoa! I almost got a hole in one. Holy shit! Dang, and he almost got a... Would that even be a chip-in? Can I just crank it? I don't know, can you do curves in this? I don't think so. Aw. Oh, it starts me back here. Good. What golf have you done so far today? Hey, Sunfa, how you doing? You doing good? You rested up? So, we just played a golf game from, it was published by Signosis. It was Pro 18. And it was very pretty. Pretty realistic, but I didn't enjoy it. Probably gonna sleep an extra long time tonight too, but otherwise okay. Well, it's good to get it's good to catch up on your sleep like that. I'm starting to learn the power and the value of just grabbing naps. Now, Pro 18 was all we managed to get through so far, probably because that game was it's slow and it takes a long time to load things. Now we're on putter golf, which I originally, going into it, thought was going to be really bad. But it's not bad, it's just budget. But, glad your trip went okay. Signos is technically competent, not so good at the fun part. True since the Amiga days. Their games always look amazing. It's true, it did look amazing. And so, like, the limitations on it, I didn't really fault it for, because what they had done was they prioritized rendering. Like, they prioritized aesthetics on the course, and how they did it was not by, like, pre-rendering, but they would only draw the course once when you took your shot, once when it landed, and then once at your new location. But, like, you couldn't move the camera around. Oh no, I missed it. Yeah, I'll take a bogey for that. So, I made a bad life choice a few days ago. I bought a Tandy TRS-80 Coco 2. And now I have to... I have to go find RF... I have to go find RF demodulators now. Because I didn't know at the time, but a TRS-80... color, the TRS-80 Color 2 only had RF out. So that is now another rabbit hole that I have to go down. But the Atari ST works now. Which means golf games on it are probably next. I didn't even look at if there were golf games for the Tandy. All I know is it was at BSD is one of those platforms where I'm basically completely unaware of the library's content. Yeah, it's fair, considering, you know, what it is. I don't imagine a lot of people had them. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of people didn't have them. It's just, it's one of those things where you hear about a lot of people having them, but then you don't actually know about any people who had them. There we go. Get another drink on deck. Oh, yes. Right, so this Tandy. There's a bit of a story to it, too, because a coworker sent me a message before he went on vacation, because he stopped by a Goodwill, and on a counter, they had this Tandy Coco 2 in its original box, and they wanted $150 for it. I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't need another retro platform in this house. I don't have room for it. Like, not at all. But it's $150. It's a Tandy TRS-80. Nobody liked the TRS-80. They begrudgingly used it. But it's $150. And this I went back and forth in my head for like a week. Then I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm looking. So, at work over the lunch break, I go to this Goodwill and I drag my coworker along with me. And we walk in, we look at stuff at Goodwill because I mean, it's Goodwill. There's always neat stuff at Goodwill. And we get to the front counter and I said, "Hey, I heard you have this old handy color computer." The lady just looks at me like I've got 3 heads. She doesn't know what I'm talking about. She's like, "I don't know what that is." Dang. Dog almost got a hole-in-one. And so I show her a picture and she goes, "Oh yeah, I saw that around. We don't have that in, like, I don't see it on the shelves, so we must have sold it." I'm like, "Oh, thank God." Thank God I'm not going to be compelled to buy this computer. And as I'm walking away, I go past the security guard, and I see on a shelf, on a bottom shelf, encased in empty cardboard boxes, that box. So I walk back to the counter, I'm like, "Yeah, I found it." And I show her where it is, and so she goes, "Oh, okay, here, let me bring it out and we can ring it up." And as I'm getting ready to pay, the lady goes, "Oh, the label's green." I'm like, "Okay, what does that mean?" She goes, "Well, each of our..." this is something I didn't know about Goodwill. It might just be this particular one. But she says, "Every Sunday, we pick a color, and that color is 50% off." So now this computer's $75 in its box. Oh my God. Okay, I have to buy it. I have to buy it. It's $75. And as we pay for it and square up, I go pick up the box and the sticky note falls off and the sticky note says reserved for Dar. Or reserved for Dare. I'm like, oops, I accidentally swiped a person's reserve. So if there's a Dare out there, I'm sorry. So now I have a computer I can't hook up to anything. I can't get software for. Can't get hardware for. But it's new in its original box and it was $75. I don't even know what software's on Handy. Not a lot, I imagine. But how was your trip to visit your mom? I thought that was me for a minute. I thought my chair or something. Good, you're there a month-ish. A good long visit. Oh god. I thought I was gonna be smart about it. How did he do that? Oh, it's curved. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I got a par for my trouble. Lots of TV and movies with mom, lots of good food. I'm glad you're able to spend a good long time with your family. I'm someone who values their solitude a lot, but there's something to be said about just good time spent with close friends and family. Good for the soul. Almost got a hole in one. Yeah, you got a fairway. That's good, I guess. Aww. That was real close, though. Actually, this is pretty enjoyable. I was ragging on it earlier, but I'm warming up to this. Hmm. So I think I know what the pup's gonna try doing. Never mind. I was not expecting that. They knew exactly what I was gonna try doing. Yeah. Why did it curve like that, I wonder? Now this the dog's gonna kick my ass. A -7. What do I do here? Shit. Let me think. I don't think I get an overhead view. Alright, let's see what the dog does. Well, that's certainly a smart idea. Let's give it a little less juice. That didn't help me much. But that's certainly a way to get a hole-in-one. Let's see. Damn it. I shouldn't laugh at the misery of the dog, but... Does your mom like a film or like a movie or film buff much? Results, you lost. I did lose. Alright, that's enough of that music. Well, that was putter golf. So that was surprisingly quick. Took until that conveyor belt track, but I recognize this game from someone playing it as part of a retro game gauntlet. The second course has even crazier stuff like teleporters. That one's fun. I actually do enjoy that one, even if I was shitting on it to begin with. It was just at that screen right at the beginning. It's just a stationary image of just a poorly rendered guy putting. And I'm like, oh no, we're in for a bad time. But no, that was fun. I like that one. All right, we have the Simple 1500 series. Simple 1500. 65. Golf. The golf. Not just golf, the golf. The origin of golf. Anyway, I wasn't much of a fancy movie person when I was younger, but when I first got a DVD player in my computer before we had one for a TV, I had a subscription for a DVD magazine of short art films that we both used to watch. She's definitely more into quirky stuff now than she used to be. Well, I'm glad you guys have something, something in common that you can enjoy together. I love how it's called The Golf. So they used the, and then they just used the Japanese word for golf, which is probably something like galafu. Or golf, yeah. The watershed moment was kind of... The watershed moment was that we had caught a bit of natural-born killers at a family member's house in the late 90s, and my mom was like, "Ugh, this is the worst movie ever." And about a decade later, she watched it on DVD and said, "This is a really interesting movie." That is a hell of a turnaround. Ugh. We have, I don't know. Oh, these are the players. Okay. ACCC, CABC, CD, CCA. You know, this one's probably the best all-rounder. And as I'm screaming internally, we have this one, and not the other one. I just tried to select the others, didn't work. This is, I told her after the fact, you hated this movie about a decade ago. She didn't remember, but I very much did. There was one really bad movie that I really like. And granted, it's not this exact scenario, but there's always that, like, bad movie you enjoy despite its badness. Or because of its badness. And for me, it's Bob and Doug McKenzie's Strange Brew. I enjoy a movie or two. Admittedly, I haven't gone out to watch a movie in a very long time. Oh, that's cute. I like that. A lot of people have affection for Strange Brew. I've never watched it, but even people here in the US are fond of it. Obviously, Canadians are extra biased in its favor. I mean, yeah, it's kind of true. That had a weird bounce to it, but that's a neat way to do topspin and backspin. I know, that's what I was thinking. Like, your gauge moves up and down the ball. That is clever. I like that a lot. So a putt goes 30 yards. I'm going to take a guess that the other one that says Y is how many yards away the hole is. A bit uphill, sorry, a bit downhill, so maybe here. Oh, I was really close. What was the easy 1500? Sorry, simple 1500? Those are like 1500 yen games, right? Because if so, this is pretty good for $15. Yeah, published by D3. It's actually just playing... I was actually just playing a simple 2000 game, the PS2 equivalent of the same publisher. Yeah, because there was, I actually liked the golf game that was in the Simple 2000 series, Urban Golf. I like that one a lot, actually. It's a really fun premise that you're golfing in town. Specifically, the first Earth Defense Force series with a lot more cultural cachet nowadays. Yeah, I've seen excuse me, I had a choking a bit. I didn't chew my beer properly. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about Earth Defense Force. Actually, at my last job, one of my superiors was playing. I think there's like 5 now. Is that right? I think he was telling me that he was playing the 5th one. But I think that's a really neat idea that you have this like budget publisher. So you can take your weird wacky idea and the stakes are low. And if it takes off, you now have proven that it works and can make one in earnest. 6 is about to come out in the West. It's been out in Japan for about a year and a half or so. My friends and I co-op together through both 4 and 5 in the last few years. That's, like, I do like that idea a lot. Of having just the budget title, and that's your proving ground. Can I zoom in, please? Oh, dang, there's even a flyover. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Hey, there we go. I got my bogey back. Or rather, I came back from my bogey. So there's golf, but then immediately after this is another simple 1500, and that's mini golf. So I want to see. I'm curious if they use the same engine. I think mini golf is actually just the game. May actually be the game you played before this. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. Because if it is, then only one way to find out. In hindsight, I should have checked the total distance first. Seems like a perfectly cromulent budget golf games. No frills, nothing special, but not bad either. And that's exactly it. It does exactly what it says on the tin, except it actually has music during the game. see, 16 yards, 53 yards. Here. Too hard. Like, it is as simple as it gets. Like, it's so simple. There is no actual... It's just a floating island. And we're just using the background as your... Well, Western European ones don't tend to either. Unless it comes from Camelot. Or Everybody's Golf. But those are, again, our imports. Or not imports. They're, what do they call it? Why am I blanking on the word? Translations. Camelot is Japanese and they have music, just not turned on by default. Oh, now I'm just butchering it. Well, there goes my birdie. Certainly Mario Golf had the music on by default. A little bit of wind, so we'll do this. But yeah, like, it plays smooth. It's fast-paced. It's fun, it's easy to get. Because EA used to spend a ton of money on licensing music for their sports games. To not have the music play during the game. Big business brains. That's truly the intelligence and competence of AAA game development. It's just for the menus, because you wouldn't want to interfere with the tweeting birds. As if they've not, because you know, like they've actually done anything for us. Those damn birds. I will say at least Burnout Paradise had hot licensed jams while you were driving around, but that makes sense thematically because you are in the car, yeah, because you're in the car with the radio on. Kind of like, there was, oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto did that too. In the later games, anyway. Oh, it's wanting me to do a risky shot. But I don't think I'm gonna do a risky shot, no sir. Bit of wind, so we'll just adjust for that. What other kind of games like that have a lot of good licensed soundtracks in them? You know what? I'll try it. I just have to go slightly under 100. Actually, no, the wind's towards me, so I should go at 100. Oh, I almost didn't make it. What was that one I played before? It was Saints Row. And in Saints Row, one of them anyways, they got Adult Swim as one of the stations. I thought that was kind of a cute idea. Because it was basically all of the intellectual property from Adult Swim. So like they wrote songs, of course, but then they would do skits in between with whatever IP Adult Swim had. There we go. I mean, Saints Row is basically GTA 3 at home. So that makes sense. That's true. That's true. Other games often have good licensed soundtracks, but that's cheating. Yeah, that's the whole basis of them is to be good music. Unless you're making a joke. In which case you get the awful meme music. I got robbed. My god. Not bad. Got fourth. We're at 11 holes already, hey? Can I get an aerial shot, maybe? This'll do. No! Oh, that's why. It's elevated a bit too high. I thought I could clear it, but it's a bit too high. And power putt. Ah. +3, I think? Yeah. You know, this is pretty polished for... This is pretty polished for a $15 game. One little touch. There we go. Going back to the visit, Mom and I watched 19 movies and 6 TV seasons. All either one season shows or the latest season of a show we had watched before, or a first season of a show that might have another. Quite a few of the movies were repeats for me, many of those for Mom too, but the TV shows were all new. Oh, that's good. A lot of... Admittedly, I haven't watched TV a lot either. Is there any series really jump out at you? We went on a pretty big Coen Brothers and Nicolas Cage kick. So of course watch Raising Arizona again, which is a crossover of those two. I've never heard of Raising Arizona before. It shows just how uncultured I am. What's it about? It's a Coen Brothers comedy about Nicolas Cage and his wife stealing one of a set of quintuplets to raise as their kid, and everything goes wrong because it's a Coen Brothers movie. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. And that's what makes it amazing. It is. We also watched Blood Simple and Miller's Crossing. Two of their less funny crime movies. They were both very good. I've heard of neither of those either. That's something I may want to look into more as movies and film. Because it's something that I've always appreciated, but I don't really watch a lot of it. On the Nicolas Cage side, we watched Leaving Las Vegas. First time for me, I think second time for Mom. Which was amazing and very depressing, and the new dream scenario, which was pretty clever. Huh. There was a comedy that I've watched before. And I know it's a little bit of a no, right in the bunker. It's a bit of a tangent from Nicolas Cage. But if you ever watch The Man Who Knew Too Little, because it's like one of those things where I don't know anyone who's watched it, and I'm always sitting there thinking, it's like, I'm almost certain that this film exists. But then I don't know anyone who's actually watched it before. Dream Scenario felt like it could have been a Black Mirror episode, except it wasn't quite as dark as those usually get. It had a ridiculous core concept, which is Nicolas Cage's character starts showing up in lots of people's dreams. But other than the core absurdity, it treats its premise 100% straight. So it's like the absurdity is the plot, almost. Like the reason it's such a problem is because it's absurd in a world that's, you know, normal. Is that how I'm picking it up? Like, why is the one balding professor dude showing up in dreams of people all around the world? And like, how do you even investigate that? And you're like, damn, this is insane. I actually have to investigate this. I like stuff like that. Take some crazy idea, but really treat it properly rather than with a shrug. Because aliens, I guess. But instead of just everyone going, yeah, that makes sense, just have everyone look at each other like you're stupid. Oh boy. I've never seen The Man Who Knew Too Little, but it's definitely a real movie with Bill Murray. Okay. That's good. I'm not going crazy. It's good if you just need something stupid. Something stupid to watch. Like, that's literally all it is. It's just... It solely exists to be stupid. How many more holes do I have? Hole 14. We watched Source Code, which is like a wild time travel movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm usually a total sucker for time travel movies, but I skipped it for years because the premise sounded so dumb. But it turned out to be quite a bit smarter than I was expecting going in. And in fact was metaphysics. And in fact has metaphysics that were surprisingly close to the ones I came up with for my own time travel novel. I didn't know you wrote novel. Actually, no, I think you've told me before that you've done writing? Have you? No, there was another person who did. Yeah, many novels thanks to NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo? Huh. National Novel Writing Month, but it's international. It's national in the nation you're in. Yeah, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. I've been writing at least one novel every November since 2004. I missed 1 year, 2012, but some years I write two. So I've written over 20 novels. No fooling. Okay, now that... Yeah, I didn't know that. That's kind of neat. I definitely brought this up in November. Oh, now I feel like an asshole. 'Cause there was another person who came in as well who was mentioning that they write novels. So I'm getting things mixed up. Yeah, I'm no literature buff, I'll tell you that. I found that I do a lot of reading, but it's all technical stuff. The vast majority of them are utter trash. The time travel one is one of the 2 or 3 that are actually salvageable, and it's the only one that's actually readable for others. Now, are you saying that because you're just being hard on yourself, or... Nope. Oh, I'm sorry they didn't work out. I write for myself, so it doesn't matter. That's a good, healthy way of doing it. But I'm honest about their quality. They often have good bits I can turn in excellent phrase, but they all fail as novels. I see. But just plugging away at it like that, you certainly learn. One of those things, like I guess with any other art, you just have to do it and fail and see how it failed and make corrections, and sooner or later you've got a good product you're looking at. I say good product, but a good result, I should say. For Rewind, the time travel one, I spent weeks coming up with the consistent metaphysics behind it so that the book would be coherent. I hate time travel in 95% of media because it's inconsistent or doesn't follow its conclusions, and I refuse to have that problem with my own story. That's a good way of looking at it. God, I am just over chipping here. Have you ever seen Primer? No, I haven't seen Primer. What can you tell me about it? I enjoy watching and reading time travel, but I love to point out the stupidity. There was, so I know you generally don't watch movies, but you should watch that one. Okay. Yeah, I can. It's both the most well-done time travel movie ever made and basically a tech manual on time travel. So it doubly suits you. There was a, when we're talking about time travel and physics, there was one hypothesis on time travel and the, what was it, the grandfather paradox? So, like, if you went back in time and you goofed up really bad and it ended up killing your grandpa in the process, what would happen to you? Or, like, what would happen to the universe? And there's one hypothesis that that not that the universe would bend, but more like anything that has a chance will always return a result that makes the event fail. So if you went back in time, and so the hypothesis is if you deliberately went back in time to kill your own grandpa, that something would always go wrong. There's always a chance that something will go wrong at any stage, and one of those would just be bad luck. So if you have like a 1 in 20 chance of your sniper rifle jamming, your sniper rifle will jam. It was made on like a $20,000 budget, but you never really feel it. It just doesn't look... Just don't look up anything about it. It's a smarter movie than 99% of other movies ever made, and I don't want to spoil it. It's like, ever made and you don't want to spoil it. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. But yeah, I'll look that one up. I could see, what I was getting at is, I could see an entire, not that I'm a good writer, but I could see an entire plot of that, of just time travel and a mission involving time travel is constantly failing and nobody knows why, but like every single time they go, they fail in the most stupid of stupid ways. And the more they adjust for it, the stupider it gets. I subscribe to the many worlds hypothesis, so when you travel back in time to kill your grandfather, you're just forking a new timeline. The old one is your original world, except you pop out of existence one day, never to return, and the other is a timeline starting from the past, where you pop into existence and your grandfather is dead, so there's no conflict. And I mean, it does line up with... What is it? It lines up with Stephen Hawking's theory as well. Like, I'm inclined to agree. If I had to just... I would believe the multiple worlds hypothesis. Alright, so we should have 2 more holes. Oh no, this is the last hole. Oh, so I do get an aerial shot. Greg Egan, my favorite science fiction author, wrote this amazing short story that works the same way you were talking about. Time travel is invented and the universe just won't let you violate causality. Absolutely crazy shit happens. If that's what makes it mixed. If that's what it takes to make it consistent. It's a wild ride. Just like the stupidest shit imaginable. Our agent got hit by a plushie truck. Greg Egan is a scientist's science fiction author. Paper-thin characters, but the science is diamond-hard and deeply fascinating. Like, it's not uncommon for characters to muse for multiple pages about the math involved with whatever weird fuckery is going on. Very much not for everyone, but I love his stuff. It's like it's almost like an excuse to, a novel serving as an excuse to publish a paper. Oh, I hit the pin. I love how he's got greggegan.net, and then the folder is science. Load that last page and glance at it real quick. Huh? Yeah, this looks like, you know what this looks like? I had ball bearings in a hypersphere. Oh, is that what that is? Average shadows, black hole passing. An example based on the 4 cube. No, just like the level of science detail he gets into his websites is ancillary to his stories. Oh, I see. Okay, I am not saving. Alright. That's off. Alright. So that was simple 1500, volume 65, The Golf. Not just golf, The Golf. Now the next one is simple 1500, volume 66, The Mini Putt. I think. The Putter Golf. Oh, 69. Okay, I think it's the same. I think you're right then. It might be the same thing. Oh, it is. It is the same game. So you know what? Admittedly, that was a really good game as well. Was 1500 the Putter Golf. Also, a lot of his books are out of print, so he released them on Amazon as DRM-free ebooks for $4 a piece. I pirated almost all my ebooks, but I bought all of those because I love his writing, and they're such a good deal, and he gets most of the money. Well, that's good. That's good. Paying him for his work. Yeah, I'm seeing here ball bearings in a hypersphere. It's I'll probably have to look at that after the stream. But yes, that looks like the same static page that you would either see in the early 2000s or from a scientific researcher who just doesn't care. Which is very understandable. Why not both? Temco World Golf, Japan, USA. Alright. Temco World Golf, Japan. Pass load. Wow, look at all this pre-rendered game footage of the exact game that we're playing. Wow. Oh my god. I'm sorry, the seagulls. The seagulls are just like, okay, no. That's ridiculous to me. Oh wait, so I might have actually played this already. Maybe? I remember that little dumb creature that's there for no reason, that has no reason to be there. Fandom. 18 holes. East course. Front 9, back 9, front 9, back 9. West course. Sub-green bent. Bob Taylor. Look at this face. Look at this. This is a man who knows his golf. You know what this reminds me of? Microsoft 3D Movie Maker. That's what this reminds me of. Aaron. We'll just go with Bob. Just Bob. If you decide to get into watching some movies, let me know. I've watched a lot of fabulous, obviously, and can keep you from wasting your time. Stuff like Primer, that'll be in your wheelhouse. Yeah, I'll keep you in mind. Oh yeah, I've played this already. This was, The Match Golf, I think. Or Double Eagle? That windsock's really familiar, yes. I'm damn near certain I've already played this. Let me look up Temco World Golf. Big Challenge Golf, Fox Sports, Golf Master 2000, The Match Golf, Double Eagle, Perfect Golf 2. Yeah, it says 101 courses, but I don't know how they're trying to... like, how they're calculating that. Was indeed the perfect golf, according to Moby Games. And apparently has 250 courses. I kind of call bullshit. I don't think they could stuff that many in there. I think what they're doing is every hole shuffled around is a course, I guess. Maybe that's what they're doing. But like you saw, it only gave me 4 options: north and south, front 9, and back 9. Alright, so if we've already played it, we'll skip that one. Either that or you have to play for a long time to unlock the courses, which I'm not willing to do. Golf courses are tiny. I think you're overthinking how complex the map data is for a hole in golf is. Probably less than 10 kilobytes of vertex data. This triangle here, and here's the fairway. The triangle is there and is OB. 250 courses seems very reasonable for a CD. And maybe I am overthinking it. Actually, not maybe I am. You're the expert. I believe you if you say that I'm overthinking it and that it's feasible. Okay, so we're just going to switch to Tiger Woods 99 PGA Tour. Tiger Woods.
sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to 1999.
Been a long time since I've heard that, and I still hate it.
Sports action. The year we go big, big, big. The year of wake up and smell the competition. Because we're dialing it up with skull-thumping attitudes. Come
Oh, thank God I can skip that.
Was knee socks, wooden clubs, and plaid pants.
My God. You thought golf was lame, but now we put a bunch of explosions in the back, and that was awesome. Now we got a bunch of hardcore ass music. And we got Tiger Woods before he cheated on his wife with multiple women and then destroyed his career. Play a basic round of golf. Whether playing alone or in a group, you are competing against par. Loading. It's gonna look more generic than a game that actually has fancy slopes and textures based on the real course. But I see no reason that the math to represent a golf course virtually would take up much room at all. I suppose. Well, now that I say that, there were games on the Amiga. There were golf games on the Amiga that were 3D that held multiple courses as well. Like Links for DOS and Amiga had a zillion course discs. They were 720k floppies and had 1 or 2 courses apiece. What the fuck was that? I'm trying to figure out how this swing works.
No way.
3 cool, 5 school. This is 1999. I'm not into mental hip-hop at all, actually, but golf is not the place for it. Yeah. It's trying too hard to make golf cool. There's weird squeaky sounds in there. Bogey. Is this gonna happen the whole time?
Get right. Win get that one?
Best they ever had.
Oh man.
I appreciate that they tried.
Get left. Oh no.
It's the using Tiger Woods as the gauge part, I think, is a bit of my problem. They're trying so hard to make golf cool. I kind of take back what I said about wanting American games to have music on the course. I kind of take it back. I regret saying it now.
Wouldn't get that one? If it's in the hole, it's in the hole.
What the fuck does that mean? If it's in the hole, it's in the hole. Yeah, so you picked up random for Tecmo. If you pick by name and then put in like A, it pulls up a huge list of 68 different courses. Oh, dang. Then I take it back. They actually did put in the effort. Well, that's pretty good then. And by order, it just lets you pick any of the 101. I think the Japanese version actually shows you a map of the islands in Japan, so you can pick a course close to where you live or whatever. Oh, oh my. I've heard some of those sound clips before. The ho-ho! The guy almost being Mickey Mouse. Yeah, this'll do. Yeah, I can be fine with this. actually tiny too. Compressed, the game is a whopping 150 meg. And I bet you it's pretty easy to compress the courses and decompress them. And it's 650 meg. Right, because it's a standard CD, right? A PlayStation disc. So the first generation of CDs were 650 meg. Yeah. Dang. Well, excuse me while I put my foot in my mouth.
Get left.
That was a very impressive fuck up on my part. So it didn't even use all of the space uncompressed. So they didn't need to compress it at all. Well, I'm not intentionally teasing you. I just find that sort of stuff fascinating. I get you. I get you. Don't worry. I know you're not. I know you're not doing it as a slight. But I mean, like, sometimes I do know better, but sometimes I just brain fart really bad. Yeah, and I don't take it that way. Like the Super Famicom game, Front Mission Gun Hazard, that has something like 100 missions, crazy good graphics, cutscenes, tons of text, and is something like 12 megabits, also known as 1.5 megabytes. Fucking insane. I don't know if I've said it before, but I have this statement. Old console programmers were goddamn wizards. Agreed. But, this one idea I have is that once you're really good at programming and you really understand the platform you're programming for, you can, like, in a way, transmute resources. So you can always spend one resource to compensate for one or two others that you don't have. So if you don't have space, if you don't have cartridge space, you have to compress. And if you have to compress, that means that you have to spend CPU power. Or there's a, I'm forgetting its name right now, but there was a game engine made by some fellas in Europe, and what's special about it is that all of your models are made at launch. So all that's actually held is a white cube, a white cylinder, and a white sphere. And then some instructions on how to alter those models, those three models, to make the thing you want. And that gets made at execution. So now, a game, like a full 3D FPS, is only like 64 kilobytes. But it is a metric shit ton of compute time. So you can exchange a massive amount of storage with a massive amount of compute time. Or the reverse is true. If you don't want to spend a lot of time calculating something, you can just make a table of all of those pre-computed values, so you don't have to spend it. Oh yeah, like, you like demos. Did you see that absolutely insane demo that won revision this year? A 256-byte XCOM file? It's not even an EXE. No, I didn't see that. But I might have to look that up. Remnants by Alcatraz.
Maintain balance. Maintain balance.
256 bytes is crazy, because I know of, like, the last time I saw a demo of that size, it was, A Mind is Born. And A Mind is Born is a self-modifying program from,
Maintain balance.
Why does it keep telling me to maintain balance? So A Mind is Born is it's also 256 bytes. And it's a demo for the Commodore 64.
Oh man.
And it is a looping song and visual effects, and yeah, it's the whole song. Actually, the whole song can't fit in 256 bytes. So what they did is the bytecode that does the visuals and does the conditional branching is also the code for the music. And because it's self-modifying, it eventually will just loop the whole song and go back to its original state. Really cool.
What I like to feel. What I like to do. What I like to use. EA Sports as hard as you can.
Did they just self-plug in this song? I didn't catch that. If they did, that's immediately annoying. I'm immediately annoyed because I was like, you know what? I can dig having funk at the golf course. Oh, that intersects perfectly. And I putt too hard. Oh, shit. No. I just got one frame of that demo, and that is a 3D rendering that I just saw. That is batshit bonkers.
Best I ever had.
Because fuck if I know what you can do with 256 bytes. 4 hard drive sectors. What the hell do you do with that? Yeah.
Best I ever had.
Why does it want to make me do full power like this? There we go. That music is way too hardcore. I had some really good board game sessions back home too. The highlight was a single game that took us almost 5 hours, but was absolutely gripping the entire time. I played a lot of stuff. 2 of my friends actually took off work this past Thursday to spend the entire day playing games. Like, honestly, that's a good reason to skip work. Yeah, I can't come in today. I got some... Actually, I'm sure if you said... Actually, I was about to say something stupid. Employers don't like you not coming into work.
Oh no.
Fuck 'em, that's what the vacation's for. Damn straight.
Get left.
Like how they just paid a guy to squawk like a bird. Better than the last one where they had 3 announcers. They had the I think his name is Peter, the British one who was just ripping me to shreds in the European one, the European golf game. They got him, they got someone else, and then they got what I could only describe as Phil from accounting. Now that is golfing. Can't believe that. My god, that was pain. That hurt my soul. Oh my god, I lit him on fire. Spontaneous human combustion. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to light him on fire. Is he okay? Is he burned?
Oh no.
In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. And there was light. And there was light.
Why did it...
And there was light.
Why did it put me back?
Names can be named, but not the eternal. Wait.
Unbelievable. Give it a walloping. But yes, that is a good way to spend. That is a good way to spend a day off. Hanging out with friends, doing board games or video games or anything. Anything really. Just spending time with friends on a day off. So what was the game that you lost 5 hours, lost track of time for 5 hours to? Was that even farther away?
Oh no.
Like how they just put a video of Tiger Woods just superimposed on top of this 3D golf course. Called Imperial. It's super interesting. He basically plays the Illuminati, but really it's hyper-capitalism in the late 19th century, early 20th century Europe. There are 6 major powers, and the player who invests the most in each country controls it. So control can press back and forth between players over the course of the game as investments change. Those investments change. You can expand the map to go You can expand on the map, go to war, etc. There's 0 luck. It's all negotiation and strategy.
That's in the hole. That's huge. That's in the hole. That's huge. That's in the hole. That's huge. That's in the hole. That's huge.
Get left.
Actually, I thought that was going to go real awful, but not terrible. Actually, you know what? I think you've mentioned this one before, right? So it's... You get majority share of the country and then you can control... Yeah. Played it with friends here in North Carolina about 6 months ago.
Maintain balance.
And now with friends in Louisiana.
Maintain balance.
Why did that happen? Why did it put me back? Oh, circle is... Oh. Shit. So circle is mulligan, and if I'm not paying attention, it reverts everything.
What I like to feel, what I like to do, what I like to use, EA Sports as hard as you can.
Oh shit, you can spin it in the air? I didn't even catch that.
Get right.
I'm glad you're able to keep in touch with friends over long distances like that. That could be really hard to do.
It's in the hole. It's in the hole.
I still don't get what that phrase, if it's in the hole, it's in the hole means. It's like, yeah, I know it's in the hole, you put it there.
Best they ever had.
Ah, shit, I hit circle. I've been playing too many Japanese games.
Get right.
Blunk. Bloosh. Boy, now I'm just really hosing it.
Oh no.
That surprisingly worked out, and that wood paneling looks really fucked up. I was about to say, that was a really lucky land. Yeah, this music is too intense for golf. There we go. No! All right, last hole. All right.
When get that one?
Why did it do that? What the hell? It just hit behind him.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Get left.
And there was light. And there was light. And there was light. And there was light. Names and names could not be eternal.
No way.
That'll do.
You have just set the worst round all-time record with a score of 86. I love how they give the worst record.
Wait.
It's amazing. Actually, if I hadn't gotten that 11, 86. A1. Yeah. I still had a lot. Anyway. That was Tiger Woods 99. Now, we're at about 20 minutes early here. I'm not confident I can squeeze in another one within 4 hours. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I think yeah, I think possibly Pro 18. We did get 4 golf games in. Pro 18, Putter Golf, Simple 1500, The Golf, and Tiger Woods 99. Putter Golf was good fun, but it was over really fast. Which, I mean, that's a shame, but I liked it. It was good fun. I enjoyed it very much. All right. But I think it's time for us to wrap up here. So let me switch on over to hold. There we go. Okay. So I think despite starting a bit late and having a little bit of a technical issue to start with the video capture, we've done quite well. Actually, a lot of these haven't really given me a lot of grief. The only one that I haven't been able to run thus far is History of Turnberry, which I'm gonna have to revisit. So we'll probably wrap that one up here later on, like near the end of like games on this platform, before we try and switch over to another one. But let's see, what else have we got here? You know, I'm feeling a little tuckered out here myself. I don't think I'm gonna do any raid into anyone else here. So I need my sleep. I did not sleep the best yesterday. Actually, yeah, last night. As always, thanks for the stream. Well, thanks, Sunfall, and you're welcome. And glad you're able to swing in and chat, and glad you had a good trip and a good visit with friends and family and stuff. Yeah. Thank you for swinging by. So, as always, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you to stay out of trouble, but all I ask is that if you do get in trouble, you make sure it's the good kind of trouble. And you all stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.